हेलो एंड वेलकम। डू यू नो, क्या आपको मालूम है, क्या आपको जानकारी है? डू यू नो हमारे प्राइमरली एक क्विज चैनल का नाम है, जो अब हम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं अपने पहले एडिशन से। इस क्विज शो में हमारे साथ करंट अफेयर्स, जनरल नॉलेज, हर फील्ड से क्वेश्चंस हैं, साइकोमेट्री है, रीजनिंग है, मेथोडिकल असेसमेंट है और माइंड गेम्स तो है ही है। हमारा शो आपको थोड़ा सा चैलेंजिंग लगेगा क्योंकि इसमें क्वेश्चंस थोड़े से डिफिकल्ट हैं, थोड़ा लेवल हमने हाई रखा है और इसमें जो टाइम फ्रेम ऑफ आंसरिंग है वो शॉर्ट है। और इस सारी चीज में एक सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट है कि आप थॉट प्रोवोकिंग एक्सरसाइज में आ जाते हैं। हमारे टोटल 70 क्वेश्चंस हैं। हमारे जो क्वेश्चन से पूछे गए आंसर्स की एक डिटेल्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन हमारी रिसर्च टीम ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से तैयार की है। हमारा यूएसपी है, यानी कि जब हम कोई क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे उसके 4
ऑप्शंस
से
कोई भी करेक्ट आंसर
का हम एक डिटेल्ड आपको एक्सप्लेनेशन बताते रहेंगे कि उसका किस संदर्भ में क्या हुआ। तो दैट गिव्स यू अ फेयर आइडिया अबाउट द क्वेश्चन एंड द आंसर। हमारे पास जो 70 क्वेश्चंस हैं, इनमें 25th क्वेश्चन के बाद है डू यू नो किंग सेट और 60th क्वेश्चन के बाद है डू यू नो क्वीन सेट। किंग सेट और क्वीन सेट क्वेश्चंस को पूछे गए सही आंसर्स अगर आप भेजते हैं हमें ईमेल पे, हमारे ईमेल एड्रेस है anuj.doyouknow@gmail.com पे, तो आप पा सकते हैं मौका हमारे साथ लाइव जूम शो पे पार्टिसिपेट करने का। हमारे साथ आप आगे सजेशंस और फीडबैक्स भी भेज सकते हैं ss.doyouknow@gmail.com पे। एक खास बात, हमारा क्विज शो डू यू नो इस टाइम पे हमने इंग्लिश में ही बनाया है। इसके सबटाइटल्स हम हिंदी में अभी नहीं डाल रहे। आज जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, हमारे जितने वीडियोस आएंगे आपके सजेशंस और फीडबैक्स को हम इंप्लीमेंट करेंगे। अगर हमें लगेगा कि हिंदी सबटाइटल्स डालना है और हिंदी में ज्यादा उसका यूजेज है और हम उसको आगे हिंदी में भी यूटिलाइज करें। और एक खास बात, अगर आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आ रहा है तो प्लीज वीडियो को लाइक करें और हमारे साथ जुड़े रहने के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें।
The Battle of Plassey was fought in A. 1757, B. 1782, C. 1748, D. 1764. The correct answer is A. 1757. When a piece of pure silicon is doped with aluminium, then A. The conductivity of the doped silicon piece will remain the same. B. The doped silicon piece will become N-type. C. The doped silicon piece will become P-type. D. The resistivity of the doped silicon piece will increase. And the correct answer is C. The doped silicon piece will become P-type. In Akbar's court, Todurmal was associated with what? A. Music, B. Literature, C. Finance, or D. Law? And the correct answer is C. Finance. The first human transplant operation was conducted by Dr. Christian Barnard on Louis Washki was conducted in 1967, B 1968, C 1958, D 1922. And the correct answer is A, 1967. Gulf Cooperation Council was originally formed by Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates. B. Second World Nations. C. Third World Nations. D. Fourth World Nations. And the correct answer is Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates. Which is the most ancient time wonders of the world? A. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Pyramids of the Egypt, or C. The Tomb of Mausolus, or D. The Colossus of Rhodes. And the correct answer is A. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Identify the animal in this picture. A. Addax. B. Pika. C. Panda. D. Rat. And the correct answer is Pika. Which Indian author of Hindi language is the first to win any international Booker Prize in Indian language? A. Mrinal Pandey. B. Mridula Garg. C. Geetanjali Shri, or D. Usha Premawada. And the correct answer is Geetanjali Shri. Which one of the following glands produces the growth hormone somatotropin? A. Adrenal. B. Pancreas. C. Pituitary, or D. Thyroid. And the correct answer is pituitary gland. Which of the following was honored with the prestigious WHO Director General's Global Health Leaders Award in the year 2022? A. Doctor for You, or B. Rural Healthcare Foundation, C. Asha Workforce, or D. Swasth Foundation. And the correct answer is Asha Workforce. Which one among the following kinds of organisms resides in the roots of pulse plants to do nitrogen fixation? A. Bacteria. B. Fungi. C. Protozoa, or D. Virus. And the correct answer is A. Bacteria. Which one of the following countries is not a member of ASEAN? A. Indonesia. B. Singapore. C. South Korea, or D. Philippines. The correct answer is South Korea. In a certain code language, if he is 41 and she is 49, then them will be equal to A. 62, B. 90, C. 64, or D. 56. And the correct answer is A. 62. Who invented the first BMW car? Carl Frepp and Gustav Fresnel Enache, Thomas and John Knoll, or D. Norbert Rothford. And the correct answer is A. Karl Rapp and Gustav. Who is the best javelin thrower in the world? Johannes Vetter, B. Julian Weber, C. Neeraj Chopra, or D. Andrin Madre? And the correct answer is Johannes Vetter. Which one of the following rivers does not originate in India? A. Beas, B. Chenab, C. Ravi, or D. Satluj? The correct answer is D. Satluj. Mahamastaka Bhishaka is a great religious event associated with and done for whom among the following? A. Bahubali, B. Buddha, C. Mahavir, or D. Nataraja? And the correct answer is Bahubali. In collaboration with David Hare and Alexander Duff, who among the following established Hindu College at Calcutta? A. Henry Louis Vivian Derozio, B. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, C. Keshav Chandra Sen, or D. Raja Ram Mohan Roy? And the correct answer is D. Raja Ram Mohan Roy. From which of the following country did the Republic of Kosovo declare its independence? A. Bulgaria, B. Croatia, C. Macedonia, or D. Serbia? And the correct answer is D. Serbia. Who among the following ruler issued the coin rupee for the first time? A. Muhammad bin Tughlaq, B. Alauddin Khilji, C. Sher Shah, or D. Akbar? And the correct answer is Sher Shah. By what name is the minister in this picture popularly known? Mansukh Mandavia, B. Jan Dhan Man, C. Ujjwala Man, or D. Shri Kalva Kuntala Chandrasekhar Rao? A. Mansukh Mandavia. Which Indian won the gold medal in 2022 Women's World Boxing Championship T2 kg class in Istanbul, Turkey? A. MC Marikom, B. Nikhat Zareen, C. Lavlina Borgohen, or D. Sarita Devi? And the correct answer is Nikhat Zareen. The state in which the molecular attraction are very strong is A. Solid, B. Liquid, C. Gas, or D. Vapor? And the correct answer is solid. For which one of the following does the center of mass lie outside the body? A. A pencil, B. A shot put, C. A dice, D. A bangle? And the correct answer is D. A bangle. The recently released book titled Modi at 20 Dreams Meet Delivery has been authored by A. Sudha Murthy, B. V.P. Venkaiah Naidu, C. Rajnath Singh, D. Smriti Irani. And the correct answer is Sudha Murthy.
We don't talk anymore. Like we used to. Like we
What is the nanometer radiation by the naked eye visible range of the solar radiation? A. 100 to 400 nanometer, B. 400 to 700 nanometer, C. 740 to 10,000 nanometer, D. 500 to 800 nanometer. And the correct answer is B. 400 to 700 nanometer. Relative humidity is measured by which instrument? A. Hydrometer, B. Hygrometer, C. Lactometer, or D. Potentiometer. And the correct answer is hygrometer. Who among the following were the founders of the Hind Mazdoor Sabha established in 1948? A. Krishna Pillai, E.M.S. Namboodiripad and K.C. George, B. Jayaprakash Narayan, Deen Dayal Upadhyay and M.N. Roy, C. Ramaswamy Iyer, K. Kamaraj and Veerasalingam Pantulu, D. Ashok Mehta, T.A.S. and Ramanujan and G.C. Mehta. And the correct answer is Ashok Mehta, T.A.S. and Ramanujan and G.C. Mehta. In June 2022, which Indian state became the first to give approval to drone policy in the state, mainly focusing on creating drone-enabled technology? A. Himachal Pradesh, B. Andhra Pradesh, C. Madhya Pradesh, D. Karnataka. And the correct answer is A. Himachal Pradesh. Two systems are said to be in thermal equilibrium if and only if there can be a heat flow between them if they are at different temperatures. B. There cannot be a heat flow between them even if they are at different temperatures. C. There is no heat flow between them. D. The temperatures are slightly different. The correct answer is C. There is no heat flow between them. With reference to the Indian history, who among the following is a future Buddha yet to come and save the world? A. Avalokiteshvara, B. Lokeshvara, C. Maitreya, D. Padmapani. And the correct answer is C. Maitreya. Which one of the following is not a greenhouse found naturally in atmosphere? A. Nitrogen oxide, B. Methane, C. Carbon dioxide, or D. Ozone? And the correct answer is A. Nitrogen oxide.
जाते नहीं कहीं रिश्ते पुराने किसी नए के आ जाने से जाता हूँ मैं तो मुझे तू जाने दे क्यों परेशान है
Which one of the following foreign travelers elaborately discussed about the diamonds and diamond mines in India in the early 17th century? A. Francois Barnier, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, C. Jean de Trevenot, D. Abbé Berthollet. And the correct answer is Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. In the picture, identify the famous species of the shark. A. Bull shark, B. Goblin shark, or the tiger shark, or D. Great white shark. And the correct answer is Great white shark. The SI, that is International System of Units of Mechanical Electrical Power, is A. Joule, B. Watt, C. Newton second, or Joule second. And the correct answer is B. Watt. The term two-state solution is sometimes mentioned in the news in context of the affairs of independence of which country? A. China, B. Israel, C. Iraq, or D. Yemen. And the correct answer is Israel. The rule of index is released by which of the following? A. Amnesty International, B. International Court of Justice, C. The Office of the UN Commissioner of Human Rights, or D. World Justice Project. And the right answer is World Justice Project. The terms WannaCry, Petya, or Eternal Blue, and sometimes mentioned in the news are recently related to A. Exoplanets, B. Cryptocurrency, C. Cyber attacks, or D. Mini satellites. And the correct answer is cyber attacks. Among the following cities, which one lies on the longitude closest to that of Delhi? A. Bengaluru, B. Hyderabad, C. Nagpur, or D. Pune. And the correct answer is A. Bengaluru. Which one of the Indian archaeologists first visited Bhimbetka caves and discovered the prehistoric significance of its rock paint? A. Madho Swarup Vatsa, B. H.D. Sankalia, C. V.S. Vakankar, D. V.N. Mishra. And the correct answer is V.S. Vakankar. Which British general had merged Sikkim in India after the lapse of British paramountcy in 1947? A. Lord Hastings, B. Lord William Bentinck, C. Lord Dalhousie, D. Lord Auckland. And the correct answer is C. Lord Dalhousie. Who among the following was the author of the book Kitab-e-Norus? A. Ibrahim Adil Shah II, B. Adi Adil Shah, C. Qui Qutab Shah, or D. Akbar II. And the correct answer is Ibrahim Adil Shah II. Which is the youngest mountain range of India? A. Himalayan range, B. Aravalli range, C. Western Ghat, or D. Vindhya range. The correct answer is A. Himalayan range. The idea of cultural poverty was given in his best-selling ethnographic realistic books on family life was by whom? Oscar Lewis, Gunnar Myrdal, Ashish Bose or Amartya Sen? And the correct answer is Oscar Lewis. The well-known painting Bani Thani belongs to which one of the following schools of art? A. Bundi School, B. Kangra School, C. Jaipur School or D. Kishangarh School? And the correct answer is Kishangarh School. In which of the following places in Uttar Pradesh is the biotech park located? A. Kanpur, B. Ghaziabad, C. Noida or D. Lucknow? The correct answer is D. Lucknow. Joint sitting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha can take place to resolve deadlock over A. Ordinary legislation, B. Money bill, C. Constitutional amendment bill or D. Appropriation bill? And the correct answer is A. Ordinary legislation. Which of the following substances is used from a tree? A. Asafoetida, B. Bitumen, C. Tinkle, D. Pesticides? And the correct answer is A. Asafoetida. The superintendent's direction and control of all elections to panchayats are vested in A. The Governor, B. The Election Commission of India, C. The District Panchayat Raj Officer, D. The State Election Commission? And the correct answer is D. The State Election Commission. A train is running 3 minutes late and further it is getting delayed by 3 seconds per minute. After how many minutes will the train be delayed in 1 hour? A. 1140 minutes, B. 1150 minutes, C. 1160 minutes, D. 1800 minutes? Correct answer is A. 1140 minutes. Who is the real singer of the song O Antawa? A. Indravati Chauhan, B. Maggie, C. Emma Huestes, D. Andre Gemera? Correct answer is C. Emma Huestes. On May 27, 2022, which state constituted an expert panel headed by the Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai, a retired Supreme Court judge, to implement Uniform Civil Code? A. Uttarakhand, B. Himachal Pradesh, C. Kashmir, D. Sikkim? Correct answer is A. Uttarakhand. On May 29, 2022, which team beat Rajasthan Royals by 7 wickets to win the Indian Premier League in 2022 title? A. Gujarat Titans, B. Rajasthan Royals, C. Lucknow Super Giants, or D. Chennai Super Kings? And the correct answer is A. Gujarat Titans. How many capital letters of the English alphabet have the same mirror image? A. 9, B. 11, C. 10, or D. 12? And the correct answer is B. 11. Where is the leather technology park situated in North India? A. Agra, B. Kanpur, C. Unnao, or D. Noida? And the correct answer is C. Unnao. When was the State Higher Education Council established in Uttar Pradesh? A. 1990, B. 1995, C. 2000, D. 2005. And the correct answer is B. 1995. The difference between the government minimum support price (MSP) and market price, which is paid directly to the farmers under WTO, is called blue box subsidies, green box subsidies, C. yellow box subsidy, or D. pink box subsidy. And the correct answer is A. blue box subsidy. World Environment Day is observed on which date every year? A. June 4, B. June 2, C. June 9, or D. June 5? And the correct answer is June 5. Where are Buxa tribes living in Uttar Pradesh? A. Bijnor, B. Balrampur, C. Shraswati, D. Chitrakoot. And the correct answer is A. Bijnor. Which is the month of the Indian national calendar? A. Phagun, B. Magh, C. Posh, D. Chaitra. And the correct answer is Chaitra. Whose philosophy is called the Advaita? A. Ramanujacharya, B. Shankaracharya, C. Nagarjuna, D. Vasumitra. And the correct answer is B. Shankaracharya. Please identify the famous species of the rhinoceros. A. Sumatran rhino, B. Black rhino, C. Javan rhino, or D. woolly rhino. And the correct answer is Sumatran rhino. Which one among the following states has the highest gender disparity in India? A. Odisha, B. Uttar Pradesh, C. Haryana, or D. Maharashtra? And the correct answer is C. Haryana. On 23rd May 2022, which country signaled its readiness to join the new economic initiative led by the United States for the region? A. China. B. Pakistan. C. India. D. Sri Lanka. And the correct answer is C. India. In which of the following regions of the world the production of citrus fruits is well developed? A. Monsoon regions. B. Tropical highlands regions. C. Mediterranean regions. D. Equatorial regions. And the correct answer is Mediterranean regions. Without greenhouse effect, the average temperature of the Earth's surface would be A. 0 degrees, B. minus 18 degrees, C. 5 degrees, or D. minus 20 degrees. And the correct answer is B. minus 18 degrees Celsius. Equator does not pass through which of the following country? A. Kenya. B. Mexico. C. Indonesia. D. Brazil. And the correct answer is Mexico. In August 2020, a railway museum in India was dedicated to the nation at which of the following places? A. Hubali, B. Mysore, C. Silvassa, or D. Chhattisgarh. And the correct answer is A. Hubali. With which country Israel has signed a free trade agreement on May 31st, 2022, the first of its kind that Israel has concluded? A. Israel and the United Nations. B. Israel and the United Arab Emirates. C. Israel and Oman. D. Israel and Russia. And correct answer is B. Israel and United Arab Emirates.